okay, the world is ending, guys. What do we do?
The world is ending. The world has ended. What we do is we go in our bunker and we teach you Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, that's fair.
And then you teach us the One Piece game.
Okay.
And then we all just kind of go back and forth from that, and then you reteach us Yu-Gi-Oh, we reteach you the One Piece game, and we just keep going until eventually the big bad virus knocks on our door, and we say, not now, we're on game 4. I think that's the best.
I think it would want to join, and then we would end, the, anything from happening, but, so, what's really funny, is that, you guys can't see it, but I have E3 2020 as the,
Oh my god, yeah, that's right. Oh, this sucks. We would have been watching E3 this week.
Oh, so, true.
Actually, it was today.
Oh, really? Damn.
Today would have been the Nintendo one.
Oh!
And you had, yeah. Today would have been the Nintendo one.
I'm tilted. I'm pissed.
So, I'm probably just gonna release this tomorrow, just because I'm not gonna release the gaming stuff this week. I didn't release the gaming stuff this week anyways.
Right.
Good.
Huh? Oh yeah, I was just looking.
Yeah, I thought I heard a noise.
Oh.
I was like, oh.
I was like, cool, we're gonna get murdered.
Cool, we're gonna get murdered. But today, like everything got canceled because of the big Rona.
The big old Rona.
And as long as I don't get a copyright strike, you can talk about it, I'm not gonna...
The coronavirus is
copyrighted.
No, actually, you get, like...
Yeah, no, you get a
strike.
strike.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You get a strike,
yeah.
And it's like...
Mm-hmm.
Or normally you just get demonetized if you talk about it, and it's just like, I don't make money anyways.
So it's like, I don't fucking care, go for it.
So it's like, okay, as long as I don't get a strike, and then you guys just do ads or money or whatever you guys do, YouTube people, because that's what you do with like every time we play, like there's a Nintendo game and or there's a Nintendo Direct, you get copyright strike because you have this in the beginning and whatever. Anyways, we are gonna talk about how 2020 will shape out now that we have everything that's been going on. Now, people have been able to move around and do other stuff, as we know.
Yeah.
So, if anything was planned for this year has to be delayed, it's most likely if we continue the track we're on early 2021. However, if we do go back inside, you hope, or everything does go back to total complete lockdown, you'd have to assume things aren't going to come out for a more of even longer while.
Right.
So we're just going to prepare for the route we're going on. Is we're going to have a smoother sailing 2020. However, there will probably be more bumps due to this thing.
Yeah.
Whether it's a complete lockdown for a little while, but not too big. So, first things first, I predicted when we did the 2020 predictions video earlier this year that Breath of the Wild 2 was going to come out this year. That ain't happening anymore. That is definitely not happening anymore. There's no, I think that overall the Nintendo teams are probably the worst off for this because they're probably the less technological over, the other companies, I guess.
But you're right.
Yeah.
Which is very sad. So I do believe that Nintendo, they are not going to have a lot of their big releases that they were planning this year, because I firmly believe, and this is, as weird as it is, I think we were going to get Mario Kart 9. I think we were going to get Zelda Breath of the Wild 2.
It definitely feels like they forgot about Breath of the Wild too.
Yeah.
I saw a really funny meme. It's the 2.5 Men meme. It's Xenoblade Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
And it's like Nintendo's the house, and he goes, "Aren't we forgetting something?" And it's Paper Mario, and it goes, "If you're forgetting about it, then it must not be important." The Kid in the Rain is Breath of the Wild too. And as much as I love Xenoblade and hope Paper Mario returns to form, how the fuck are they getting spotlight time when not the sequel to Breath of the Wild?
Literally.
One of them is a disgruntled game series on its dying breath, and the other one is a remake of a now 10-year-old game. Wait, what's today? Xenoblade turns 10 tomorrow.
So it's like, yeah, there's no way.
Just the, yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna get. Never mind. Continue.
Anyways, we have so yeah. I guess we should mention that. I don't know how you guys feel. Both consoles are coming out. Probably too early for holiday 2020.
I mean, I have some interest. I don't know if my opinions are interesting, but I have them. What do you guys? What about you guys?
I will be getting a PS5. I don't know when, but I will be getting one.
Right. Yeah. Like I'm gonna get one eventually, but not until maybe like the first revision.
I have
my mentality too.
Like
I'm
the
waiting for the
Slim or some
PS5.
shit?
Yes. You
Yeah.
know why? Because you know they're gonna jip us with that storage.
Yeah. They'll
I
have like
ha-
2 terabytes
yeah.
in the second one.
I
Let's go.
wanna wait to see what they have on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Like
this week.
literally,
We won't even be like together
Yeah.
on Thursday to watch it.
Oh.
So
The big sack.
I wish it was
Big
Friday. It would have been.
I know, because I'm off Friday.
Exactly. It would have been perfect.
yeah, and as long as you don't have to wait for a fridgeman again, we can hang out.
Wait and fucking see, apparently, because the guy had to come back like over and over again.
Really?
Yeah, because like he thought it was one part that was broken, and then it was another part, and we had to wait for him to
Oh
come
my
back.
God.
And then it was like he had to order it, and we were like,
God.
the worst part was like we had used my fridge for everything, so my grandma would be like, "Oh, I need like to make this," and we're like, "Cool, let's run up and down and up and down."
So, yeah. So the PS5 event's happening. I think both are coming out. I think both are going to come out. They're both going to come out hastily, because it's probably not going to meet production just because of what's going on in the world.
Yeah, true.
And B, people might not want to buy a console that's been built, in China.
True. I mean, like,
I'm like, for me,
I was gonna say, me personally, I don't care about that because everybody's gonna be testing their workers to make sure that.
Plus, literally everything is being made in China.
Also, materials have been confirmed not to have it doesn't live on there.
Yeah, that's also true.
and like my whole thing is, I work at a grocery store. If I'm gonna catch it, I'm going to catch it.
Yeah.
With a mask or the glass they put in front of us or anything, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And like, I remember I bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was like, wouldn't it be kind of fucked if the virus was in my package and I basically anthraxed myself but with coronavirus? And I was like, I don't fucking care. I'm already stuck in my goddamn house.
They
shit.
proved it was a material over anything. So unless it's alive, it can't stay on it. So it would be
the Mountain Dew's in trouble because I guarantee you that shit's radioactive enough to bring something to life.
That's sure.
So another thing is too that unless a launch title is a new Kiseki game, I'm not buying that shit, bro.
Ooh, what if they put the new Nier on it?
It'll be cross-platform for sure. So.
Well, my thought was
if it has to be exclusive, then I'm like, okay, I might have to buy it.
I'm probably gonna get it because I don't want to run Assassin's Creed Valhalla on my PS4, and I can't. It's not gonna run on my PC, so I'm getting it on PS5.
Might as well.
Because I still have 2 years before I'm in a semi-permanent location, so I could get a better PC.
Right.
So I can't really do anything unless I upgrade my laptop right now, which I really kind of don't want to do in this moment.
No problem. Yeah, I mean that's
So-
understandable. It's a PS5 versus
It's gonna be like what, $500?
laptop.
You think, you guys?
What?
The price.
PS5, $500 at least.
I say $550.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm going 500, and would I be willing to drop? If they told me that every single game that I have on there digitally can go there, because most of my games are digital,
that's what I'm worried about.
I will sell it. I will sell it because I don't really need a PS4 in this particular moment.
Yeah, I'm actually worried about some of my digital games. Like I kind of
Are they confirmed it's backwards compatible physically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
They say like, basically most games will work on it. So it's like
Oh shit! Persona 5 Royal.
But that's what I'm saying. But we don't know about digital games. We don't know if those will carry
So
over.
they're probably going to explain that
Yeah.
on
They
Thursday.
better.
I guarantee you. All right, hot take. It's gonna be the cloud storage.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna have to
Who
rebuy the game.
Oh my
and
god,
you can
bro.
transfer save data.
I'd be
guarantee.
pissed.
Right now, I'm locking it in. It is transfer of save data.
Yeah,
And it's
I'm
going to be a
really
big talking point because they are going to basically say you have to buy the game twice.
That's gonna be so
If
shitty.
anything,
if they
I'll
do that.
budge and say if you have save data. I doubt this. It would be like it's discounted in the store, but one, you would have to like sync up your cloud with your PlayStation Store, and also that's too nice.
Plus,
I mean,
you have to
granted,
like
it's
you
still
might have to
gonna
pay
be-
for PlayStation Plus or something. So it's like you're
Yeah,
already
you're gonna have
basically
to-
paying for it. It's like fuck. That's so shitty. I'm gonna be really.
Well, I
sad.
hope not because Xbox isn't doing that.
Yeah.
So that would be very weird for them.
Are
to
they
do
not
this.
with digital games? What are they doing?
No. What they're doing is everything. As long as you have it on the Xbox One, you're good.
Oh, so you can just like download it again on the
Yup.
Xbox.
And because
Damn,
everything's
Sony better answer that.
So Sony
I mean, they
has
have
to
to.
answer.
It'll be a PR nightmare if they
You know
do
what
something worse.
It'll be the reverse of,
Yeah,
of
exactly.
used games. Like
Exactly.
Xbox is gonna make a
what's
trailer
gonna
and know
happen.
how to transfer over your digital
Yeah.
games.
They can't fuck
Oh,
this
it's gonna
up
be awful.
because we saw what happened. Xbox died for a while.
That
for
trailer
a while.
killed them.
It really did.
They've been digging out of a hole the whole time. The biggest leap they've gotten was the Game Pass.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been a.
That
By
shit's
the
way
way,
too late.
Game Pass on PC, amazing.
I mean,
Just
I
wanna
think the
point that
Game
out.
Pass is ridiculous because it proves they don't give a shit about consoles. Because
Yup.
it's like, oh, also Halo's on the computer. Then why am I buying a console?
Yeah,
But,
seriously.
like, just buy a PlayStation.
Yeah, buy a PlayStation and then get a PC because
Well,
then
you
you
know
can play
that the
Microsoft
Halo-
stuff plus other stuff.
So the Halo fan base is actually on PC. It's not on Xbox, which is actually really funny.
Yeah, and the reason we know that is because the Master Chief Collection on PC went fucking huge.
Yup. Anyways, they like when Halo 3 comes out on for the Master Chief Collection,
It's not out yet. What?
it's gonna come out like.
I thought the
probably
Master
summer.
Chief Collection was the collection.
Yeah.
That's like saying
No,
it's...
it was Reach first.
Alright, that's a good one to start with, but...
Oh,
It
so
was-
they're adding it like I see.
Oh, okay.
So they're
That's
doing
weird.
it like.
So do you
but
pay for all of it at once?
you pay for all of it
And then
at
you just
once,
get
and then
it.
you'll get it,
That's
which
what
is
you mean.
so much better.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I get that.
I like that, yeah.
Anything? Okay. Pokemon will also stay the track it's on. It's DLC because we've seen that like.
Yeah, they just like, talked
I
about it,
just
so-
I just want to put this out there. I'm pretty sure that the Pokemon DLC was probably stuff they've made already,
Yeah.
and then they decided. You good?
Yeah, my eyes are just dry.
Neil Stein.
Yeah.
He's good.
They're gonna make so the PS5. I mean not the PS5. Pokemon. I'm pretty sure most of that the assets have been made, but they probably just said, why don't we try to just make this all DLC?
Especially the Pokemon. I guarantee they modeled those fucking Pokemon already.
Like, and even if they didn't, that was probably the thing they were working on, and the artists probably have this stuff on their laptop. So it's like,
I also don't think we should, like, I think it's a bad idea to support Pokemon now, because, like,
yeah, absolutely.
I was watching this video, it was a speedrunner, it's like a 2-minute clip from one of his streams. They asked him, do you know Worcester?
Yeah,
it was him. They asked him about the DLC, and he's funny because he's vulgar as shit. He goes, and he goes, I'm not fucking paying for that. He goes, I wouldn't even consider it at 40 cents. And the only reason I would, because I have enough, and I quote, buying Nintendo extra free Dunkaroo coins that I could get it for free. And he goes, fucking bitch, I'm not buying that shit. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Because, like,
waste of money.
because someone commented, they're like, y'all are fucking greedy as shit. Not every region has all the Pokemon active. Oh, this one's bad. It's like, you dumbass. You could trade them over. You can't in this one.
Yeah.
It's fucking lazy. They're X and Y models.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
If they are all brand new models and animations, fine.
I'd be
but
like,
that's
alright,
not
I
what
get
happened.
it, but...
Because, like,
like they have to blow everyone out of the wall. Like, again, 8th generation. This is their beta test because they have to do. Like, I think I've said this multiple times.
Yeah, but Gen
This
6
is-
was their beta test too, and then...
It was their beta test for the 3DS, and I guess that it's even worse that they have to have another one.
Alright, but the problem is Sun and Moon really better?
No.
Are they really graphically better? And also, X and Y had everything, because, remember, they future-proofed every Pokemon.
Yeah.
And after X and Y, every Pokemon is made with a 3D model. it would stand a fucking reason if you're gonna use the X and Y models, you might as well just put them all in.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna put less Pokemon, at least make the animations better, because fuck. Some of them are really bad. There are a couple that are really cool, and other ones that are...
They have to blow the water. Like they have to do something really big for 9th generation. They have to have every Mon back. They have to...
I just feel like...
It's sad that that's big.
Yeah, right.
Status quo is big.
I mean, that's what companies do, though. They'll do stuff to...
Take away, too.
They'll take it away so that when they bring it back, it's a big deal.
It's a big fucking
like,
deal.
Wow, they listen to us. Like,
they
no.
They should have just been honest. They should have said, hey, we're doing new stuff. It's hard to port because we haven't worked on HD ever.
But, like...
No. All they have to do is be honest.
I know.
And then they're just like, 8th generation, they won't have it, but we're hoping for 9th generation because we'll have that. We'll have a couple of other games we don't want to talk about yet. And then we're gonna have 9th generation. They'll all be back by then. We'll all have the time that we worked on it. It's good. It's fine. Yeah. And that's what I'm hoping for. Like, and that's what they should have done in the first place. But
like, I wish I'm fine with them decreasing the amount of Pokemon because it is ridiculous to ask any team to work on that many Pokemon, and there's like hundreds of moves. It's ridiculous.
But I'm just saying, like, imagine a Pokemon game. Like, imagine a Pokemon game where all 1,000 Mon.
No, like what they should have done and be doing is that, like, alright, 8th gen they have this fraction of the Pokemon, they increase their models and their animations, and then the next game they add these Pokemon, and then they do their models. So they go like piecemeal until they get all of them, and then they can make an awesome game with all the Pokemon. Yeah. They don't have to like do it every all of them all at once.
But they should have said, but instead of being like, we're gonna do this for this, and this, they should have just said, they should have just been like, hey, this is hard for us because we're not coders in general.
But it's not even hard. Like, when you look at Sword and Shield.
I'm not trying to make excuses.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that they clearly
nightmare.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying, like, they clearly didn't even want to make the models better because the animation, because they didn't for like anything. They just didn't. Like, if they didn't put any effort.
They were thinking about going on. They thought that going on mobile would have been a better option. So, like, they were really hoping this game was just going to be on mobile, but then they saw the Switch.
I don't think so. The Game Freak doesn't do mobile development, though, right? They only do console, or, like, system.
Alright. Yeah, that's true. Well, they didn't even want to work on the Switch. They just saw the Switch's success.
Yeah, I mean,
so
they kind of have to.
I kind of agree with that. They probably saw that and they're like, God damn it, that did so well. They were really banking on the 3DS last thing. And then Nintendo was like, Persona Q2 is the last thing, right? Or was it something else? And they were like, shit, we can't do that.
Like that Armadillo game? I don't know.
Yeah. Dylan. Or some shit.
Yeah. Game Freak is a company that lives off of not having to... Like, they lived off of their sprite animation, and as we saw with Octopath Traveler, you could make really good HD sprites.
Yeah, but like, they want to go HD. I mean, 3D.
But they want to go but they want 3D because everybody was clamoring for them to go 3D. But the transition in the 3D hasn't been good. Like, we've had...
You know what it is? Sorry, you go first, actually. You finish.
We've had some very mediocre games, like 6th Gen. Great concepts, terribly going through the game. Like it's not a good story to go through. It's boring, and but their concepts were great. Mega Evolutions, 3D sprites. It didn't have to be as graphically powerful because it was on the 3DS. Sun and Moon. That game they literally saw, oh my god, it's gimmicks. It has nothing to do with anything else. So they created Z moves because everything can have Z moves. They saw that fucking backfired on them. But, however, Alolan forms worked. However, they also had an ass story with an ass rival. So they moved on to Sun and Moon. A bit better of a story, I'd say. I don't know if you guys agree with me. However, you're now on an HD console. And everything still looks like it's either A, was made for the 3DS and then just upscaled, or B, was rushed, or just to have a Pokemon game because we blame Game Freak a lot, but it's really the Pokemon company that's just like, we have to have a new game every year.
It's not even just them, too. It's Nintendo as well. Because, like, they let this quality pass. Like, they're letting this happen.
NOA approved.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I agree with you that it's probably just a 3DS game that's better made. Because think about it. If we emulated if, like, we had a 3DS, we capture carded it, and put it on the TV, nothing, there's, like, no, like, interruptions to the quality of the video. If we were able to perfectly transmit 3DS gameplay to a TV of this size or any other size, you'd see the aliasing on the models. You would see that they're very ragged right around here. Even on 3DS, you can kind of see it because 3DS isn't that powerful. On Sword and Shield, they don't have that. So that's what makes people... No, they're not 3DS models. They're different. Yeah. They're not being projected on a screen the size of your smartphone. Because if they blew up that on the TV, it would look fucking atrocious, and there's no excusing that away. Yeah. However, all they did was smooth in the outline of the Pokemon, raise up the polygon count by like a third, and it wasn't a fucking enough because people are smart. For some, I don't know if you guys can tell. I can't tell the difference between 60 and 30 frames. I can't tell.
I barely
I truly don't know.
Like visually, I cannot. Like
60, 30, and then 120. Everybody's just like, oh my god, it's such a big difference. I'm like,
dude, there are some people immediately, they're like, oh, that game's at 30 frames per second. I'm like, how do you know? You're watching a live stream.
Like, some games, like, if you've played, if it's games from the same series, and then one's at 30 and one's at 60, you will feel the difference in movement, because, like, they feel a lot slower here than they do, because it's like there's more frames they're more in between frames, so it's like you'll notice that. Like, when I played from close to 1 and 2 to 3, I could tell the difference between those games and that, like, in terms of the frames. I'm like, but like in normal stuff, like, no.
Right.
Yeah. Like, if I was just looking at it, no way.
Yeah. I just think that I'm hopeful because Game Freak is in the same building as Nintendo now.
Right.
So they now have so they can say, hey Nintendo, can you Can you help us out?
Someone to help us?
Yeah, can you guys send a couple of people to help us?
You know who they should have called help for?
Monolith
Soft. Yeah. Just for the wild.
The thing is, though, is like
it's their bread and butter.
Like, the thing is, like
I don't know if they're in the same building as Monolith Soft.
I mean, they got called for Animal Crossing.
It's because, like, I think with Nintendo and like Game Freak as well, like, they just know that they can get away with lower quality stuff and make a lot of money. So it's like they don't have the incentive. Like with
it's not even Game Freak; it's the Pokemon Company.
Yeah, I mean that's all. They're obviously
because we do know with Game Freak, because they talked about Town or Little Town Hero as if it was like this ray of sunshine.
Yeah,
they were just like, we got Toby Fox.
I think I know where you're going.
Yeah,
and we were able to make this game that was different from what we normally do. It was crappy as fuck, and it was kind of like that Paper Mario weird card thing that they tried to do, but it was awful. But you could see that it actually had heart in it.
They really wanted to sell that game.
They really did.
It really didn't work. The minute everyone saw, I think everyone's first reaction was, "Oh, it's not by Pokemon, but it's from the Pokemon people." Let's wait for Pokemon.
Let's wait for Pokemon.
So what were you guys gonna say?
I was gonna say.
Wait, do you want to say on 3? But I guarantee I know what you're saying. 1, 2, 3. We went off on a tangent.
Yes.
We did.
I mean, this is definitely not a Pokemon podcast. I don't think it was. So
then again, Pokemon is notorious for making if I'm correct, the first on-brand GameArena tangent was a Pokemon tangent.
Oh yeah, it's always about
we were talking about the NX.
Yeah, it's two things: either Pokemon or Smash. So that's it.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
easy.
It's just we are on a tangent. However, I did just want to explain, I think I'm hopeful for Generation 9. I think Generation 8's gonna go by. I'm very hopeful that I do not see Professor Rowan in the Galar region saying that Gigantamaxes have flooded the Sinnoh region.
Oh, it's going to, because God hates you, and of course the Gen 4 remakes have to be ruined by one thing.
Because I saw that and I'm like, oh no.
Oh yes.
Literally, no one likes Gigantamax. Not even competitive players. That shit, I think it's banned in competitive Pokemon.
Yes, it is. People literally say, why can't we just have like people are just like Megas. Megas
so
were
cooler.
these things that either made some mons ridiculously overpowered that were or weren't used, or they made some mons really good to use in competitive.
Yeah, plus like you said, it adds like another layer of strategy, because it's like, oh, do I want to give him an actual item or a stone to make him evolve or whatever?
Do you even want to run a Mega? What if there's a Pokemon that's kind of weak on your team, but he helps synergize with other stuff? Wouldn't you want to slot that out for a Pokemon with a Mega Evolution?
It's like, well, you know, because like with Gigantamaxing, there is no strategy. It's just because any Pokemon can do it. You just go big, and then you basically you wait for them to do it. It runs out. You sweep the rest of their team. It's it's not fun.
By the way, tangent off of the tangent. Remember what I said about oh, what was the thing?
What?
That I sent a video in the chat, and I was just like, oh yeah, this, like, you could really tell this strategy was what Pokemon did for their last 2 generations. I forgot what the game was.
Yeah, I remember it. But I forgot. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash.
Yeah, they get big.
Yeah.
Mario Tennis Ultra Smash for 8th generation. They get big for a limited amount of time. Sounds familiar? Ugh. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash takes out what everybody loves about Pokemon. And
yeah, like, you know, the Pokemon.
And
then...
Yeah.
Oh, also, real quick, in that Worcester video I saw, do you guys know the argument of why Pokemon should keep doing DLC to its avid supporters? Why they say DLC is a good idea?
Okay.
Because it replaces the 3rd version. They don't have to make the 3rd version.
Yeah.
There's one problem with that. Do you remember when they made the last 3rd version? It was Platinum.
It was Platinum?
You know how old Platinum is? If I'm correct, Platinum's 11 years old.
Oh my god.
For America. For Japan, it might be the same.
It's like
12. Yeah. It's over a decade old. What are they fucking replacing?
They're replacing...
It's already gone.
Wait, hold on. You know what they're replacing? Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which sold terribly.
Oh, that's true, because Black and White, and then... But then X and Y had nothing, and then Sun and Moon, now they're sequel games.
By the way,
Well, also, another thing. They've only done that twice. You know, Sun, Moon, Ultra Moon, Black and White, Black 2, White 2. But we had a yellow version, a crystal version, an emerald version, and a platinum version. Granted, that's only doubling it. But that's more of a pattern than this.
However, people really love it. Like the 3rd version always sold well because you knew it was the definitive version.
Yeah, but like it's also shitty to be like, here, buy this game, but then in like a year, bam, here's that game but better. It's like, that's so shitty. That's so fucking shitty. Imagine if any other company did that. You would be calling them out.
But it's Pokemon.
Exactly. That's like
I'm not gonna lie, I like the 3rd version.
I do too, but I also acknowledge it's bullshit.
I do acknowledge
it. I fucking hate it. It would make a good game for the first time.
I do like the 3rd. I do like the 3rd version over like I do.
Hell,
I'm also fine with sequels, like what we had with Black and 2 and White.
That was fun.
No, forget that. Forget a 3rd version. The fact that they make 2 versions is a problem.
No. The fact that they made the fact that they for 7th generation, and this is probably why we have DLC in the first place, because they're trying something new. Because imagine doing like a Giant Sword and Giant Shield, or whatever they want to call it, when you did Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon with like that stuff, and everybody was just like, this is literally the same game, but with more shit.
By the way, sharpened sword and strengthened shield. Yeah. But they won't do that. You know why? Because then it'll be Pokemon SS and Pokemon SS, and you can't do that.
Yeah. Imagine if like Call of Duty was like, all right, this year we got Call of Duty Red and Call of Duty Blue. In this Call of Duty you can get these guns and these maps, and in this one you can only get these guns and these maps. And then a year later, here's Call of Duty Green, and it has everything in one. Like, people would be so fucking mad.
I thought you were gonna say, what if Call of Duty made it where like, here's these guns and here's these maps, and next year it said, all right, here's 2 more added on. I was like, hate to break it to you, but Call of Duty and Pokemon already do that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But we should really stop talking about Pokemon.
Anyway, takeaway is Pokemon's Pokemon. We should.
Pokemon's shitty. Anyway, continue.
Pokemon. So yeah, we are just.
I love it, but it's shitty.
Yeah.
We are hopeful.
Bad business practices, and we.
We are hopeful. They're
It's
like with now in Nintendo. Well, I'm hopeful in Nintendo Studios Generation 9 is gonna be good. I'm hopeful. After that, I lose faith in them.
What about you? Are you
I'm
hopeful?
No.
Alright, me neither. So
Cool.
that makes one of us then. Alright.
Cool. That makes one of us. Anyways,
I'm like, it's gonna be.
I'm not gonna hold my breath.
It's gonna be shit.
Smash DLC. I was probably gonna say that we were probably gonna get the three characters this year.
I
think we'll get 2 probably.
I think we're getting 2.
Yeah.
I agree too, only because of the virus. Otherwise, I would have agreed.
Yeah,
with 3.
same.
Because
Right.
it really
that's what
does
I
feel
said.
like they. Because didn't they say they like had to pause development
Yeah.
because of it? So I guarantee you, at most, we're gonna get like the 11th hour of the year, a second DLC character.
I don't know when the DLC character is going to be revealed. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be next week.
I mean, I'm excited because it's a Smash thing that I don't feel obligated to get invested in because it's an ARMS character.
Yeah, so I'm like,
So I'm like, I get a break.
Yeah,
Get a break.
same. I don't have to be like, I can't wait. I'm
you know
like,
what it is? It's
cool.
like I have time to become excited for it.
Yeah.
Because it's like Violet came out like what, January? It's like
I think so.
the next DLC character probably won't come out till at least November. So I'm like, cool, I get to pretend like it's a whole year. I'm sure ARMS is a good game and I'm sure people are excited,
Just
but
don't care.
I don't give a shit. I'm done complaining about characters. I also have no legal right because I'm glad Violet is in the game.
Yeah, you guys have
right.
You
You're
lost
right.
your right.
You guys both have 0 right, unless you weren't excited for.
I wasn't particularly excited, but I'm like, that's cool. I'm down with it.
I mean, granted, if someone said trade him in for the 3 houses lords, like Pokemon trainer shit, I'd kill Violet off every day of the fucking week.
So would I.
Can't do that.
That would be
Anyway.
so cool.
Neil, are you cold?
My
What?
You're like shivering.
I don't know, I'm doing that on purpose.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah. So my thought is, I think we're gonna have something this week.
Yeah.
Next week we're probably we're gonna have something next week, and then I think that's also gonna reveal number 7, which is gonna come out in like November, October.
I wouldn't be surprised too if they did that or they revealed the series they come from. If it's like a series that it's like not obvious who it is. If they're like, oh, it's Xenoblade, you'd be like, okay, Rex.
Yeah.
Or like I'm trying to think of another.
I just hope
series.
it's someone
My
cool.
thought is, what
I don't
if
want a
they
lame
said
character. I
Mario,
want a cool
everybody's
character.
freaking out because
It's Mario.
and then we have a Waluigi versus Geno war,
Oh
and
my
then it just
God.
ends up being Birdo.
Oh.
That would be so funny.
Anyways, that's my thought.
The
If they
Mario
go with
announcement
it.
alone would make people pissed.
It would another Mario and fucking DLC on top of that,
How
bro.
funny would they go? We're happy to announce the next DLC character comes from the beloved Pac-Man series. And everyone goes, who?
Who?
Miss Pac-Man?
I actually saw.
And they go, oh, we'll be adding a Miss Pac-Man assist trophy. And you're like, alright, then who the fuck is it?
The
Is it
ghost?
The ghost? Yeah.
All right, so I actually there was a really cool thing that I watched.
I thought you were gonna say there was a leak. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no.
I was like, what?
No,
Like,
I think I've told you guys all of the leak stuff that I knew.
maybe there's a new one.
Or well, leaked. Well, actually, there was a picture of the there was a supposed picture of the ARMS character.
Oh, also, just letting you guys know, I'm done caring about leaks. You can spoil me, Ron. I don't give a
Okay.
shit anymore.
There was a picture, and I don't know if this is an actual leak or not, but it was of Min Min from ARMS, the Chinese girl with the ramen legs.
Which would be hilarious if the girl that kicks is in ARMS.
She
That
won
would
the
be
popularity contest, and I really do believe if we're getting one character, it's her, because you have to at least appeal to your fan base to buy another like at some point.
They really want me to buy ARMS, and I'm not gonna do it.
I literally.
Not going to do
I
it.
I
just
would
can't
rather
wait.
cut my
I
arm
just
off.
can't wait until it's Spring
Didn't
Boy,
buy
the
one.
sidekick from of Springman, and the main character of ARMS 2.
Dude. Fucking.
Anyways,
Oh.
You know what we need? Another sword character. We don't have enough.
We need another Link. That's
Yeah.
what we need.
Oh, that would work too. That's
Your
a good idea.
Canadian Link needs to be same
yes.
moveset. Same moveset.
anyways, I think we're gonna get he's gonna be like, so what are we gonna do for the next character? Like Sakurai's gonna do his stuff, and he's just like, well, I was gonna show this trailer off with some gameplay, but here's the character, and then he shows it, and it's gonna be like, It's probably going to be a hype-ass character, I think.
I'm shocked they didn't keep regular Link and then gave Breath of the Wild his own moveset and called him Wild Link.
That would be funny.
Because then we would have had 4 Links. It's like, okay, Link, Young Link, Toon Link, Wild Link.
Anybody have any objections to that? 2 characters, most likely the one will be revealed when Character 6 is shown off.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense to me. Nothing too surprising there. I don't think Smash is going to make a lot of waves this year.
No.
I think it's going to be next year, because that's probably when they're going to finish out the pass.
So let's talk about the big end then. The rest of their plan.
That's all we've
Necrosis.
been doing, technically. All we've done is
Let's
talk
talk
about
about the
Nintendo
big
games.
end.
Let's just finish off.
Oh, no, imagine he goes, Stadia.
Stadia. Alright, let's talk about a failed product anyway. It doesn't help that
The
coronavirus
Nintendo
is
Switch,
going
I
on.
agree.
Yeah, me too. So we have Paper Mario we know is coming out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
What does it play like?
Oh, it's gonna be some like big ring stadium thing.
Where you like turn the wheel so that they're all like lined up and then you like hit them.
However,
or something like
there are they did show off in the Chinese trailer that you have a Toad as your partner.
The Chinese trailer?
Yup.
Toad, not Luigi.
Yup.
That's kind of lame.
Nah, they're never the main characters of your partner.
No, it's normally like
like
people that are
Luigi-
like your enemies. Like
Mario
there was a
and Luigi
Baba,
partners
there
in
was a
time.
Goomba, there was a Koopa Troopa, a Paratroopa,
So, like,
Lakitu.
So does it play like Thousand Year Door?
I think it's gonna play like Thousand Year.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna have like a mechanic where you unlock stuff with a gimmick-like ability, such as the 1,000-fold arms that you pull stuff with.
Okay.
Which is why everybody, had the arms meme. I think that we're going to get. I think it's gonna be both, but it's gonna feel a lot more like Thousand Year.
Right. What's it called again?
Origami King.
King.
Yes. Do you guys see Arlo's reaction to that?
How did you feel?
Because he's
He's a big fan.
He's the biggest.
And his friends just texted him, go on Nintendo's YouTube channel. So he must have been when he like woke up or something. He's just hanging, and he's like, all right, so what?
Yeah.
Because his channel is popular because of Color Splash, because he was so pissed about it.
Yeah. Have you seen his reaction to Metroid Prime 4? It's so good because it's a fucking logo, and he's just all over. It's
I remember when they announced.
So excited over
I remember when Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was announced, and everybody was just like, "Oh, fuck this!" And then E3 2017 happens, and you're just like Pokemon on the Switch. It's like, oh, and then it's just like, and then you see the Metroid Prime 4 logo, and I was like, ah!
And then remember what Pokemon Switch turned out to be? It was fucking Let's Go Pikachu.
No,
and
it wasn't.
No, and then they had to clarify that it wasn't, but they're so fucking stupid they couldn't help themselves and go, it's a mainline game that plays pretty much like the mainline games, and we announced the Pokemon for Switch. Oh, this game looks horrible. It's not the actual one yet. Don't you think you should be a little more fucking clear about it? Like, kind of mention this is a spin-off game from the get-go. Those games are horrible, and I can't believe they sold well. If Gen 4 plays like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee,
I will literally.
It won't.
It won't, but I'd be very.
No, because they have like.
never.
They have like their three. I guess their three, like even 4 branches. You have the first set of games, then you have the next set, which is now branched off into DLC. Then you have the remakes, and then you have the Let's Go games, which we do know are not just remakes. They're just games that work better with Pokemon Go.
Let's table that for now because we're getting dangerously close to it.
Yeah, unless
I
we're
know, right?
back to Pokemon again.
Okay. Other things for the Big N. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get for the 35th anniversary.
Yeah. Oh, for Mario.
For Mario.
Super Mario Maker 3.
Nope. We're gonna get the 3D remasters of all of those games.
That was like a leak or like rumor recently.
And that will be their holiday game, and it will sell more than some games. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 64. Sunshine, Galaxies. I believe it was just Galaxy 1, but it might have been. It was probably both, and 3D World.
I don't give a shit about 3 of them.
Which 2 do you not care about?
You only said 4.
Oh.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just counting Galaxy 1 and 2 young than the same game.
I like all of those, and I would buy it. I
wouldn't buy the 3D World one.
No. Like, I'm pretty sure they're all supposed to be a pack.
Yeah, they're supposed to be. I don't know.
Oh, cool. I don't have to play the 3D
Because
World.
it's not surprising.
We were explaining before.
No More Heroes.
No More Heroes is that it was supposed to come out. I don't think it's coming out anymore because they haven't even said anything.
Yeah, same man. Fucking.
I think that
same
is
shit happened with Three Houses.
That is going to be a January 2021 game. I guarantee it.
I bet you early, yeah.
Like,
I say Q1. At some, like,
I think it's January.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's that slot that No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Back got.
That'd be kind of ironic. Be like, hey.
Pretty much like the that slot. Bayonetta 3 and Metroid Prime 4 didn't. I think they're delayed even more because of this.
Bayonetta 3 does not exist.
Neither does Metroid Prime 4.
No. Those games aren't coming out.
And I don't even remember. Like, the only other games I remember hearing about is, there might be a Mario Kart this year. There might be Breath of the Wild this year. There's going to be the remakes. I guess the other thing to mention is Pikmin 3 is probably still going to happen, and they might release the Metroid Prime trilogy.
You mean Pikmin 4? Oh, the re-release.
They're just going to re-release some games, I feel, and they're probably just going to have DLC for their already, like, games that are now, so...
I kind of agree.
Expect Mario Maker, even though they said it's going to be the final update 3.0, expect it to probably have a 4.0 update. If the Big N really can't produce any content. And also, one more prediction for the Big N. I can't believe I'm saying this. I think that the Big N is going to try to figure out their online while they're in quarantine and try to do some download-only stuff, being, I think we're going to get the N64 still on the Nintendo Switch Online, and I think we're going to get two things, and it's either going to be the Game Boy Original or the Game Boy Advanced. And I don't know which one it is. Yes.
You're going to do the Game Boy. You know why?
Yeah.
Because Nintendo knows they can sell shitty-made games from the 90s.
Yeah, it's true.
People will buy it. They will.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think the NES is super cool. It pioneered a lot of shit. Those games are bad.
They are.
There are a lot of really shitty NES games. And guess what? Some of them are on the Switch Online. The SNES is pretty cool. I'd say that's where video games started getting quality where you could play them in today's current age, 30 years later, almost, and go, wow, this doesn't suck.
For what? SNES?
SNES.
Yeah.
I think those are games where the quality came to a point where if it's good, you can play it forever.
I think those sprites still look good. Like some
even looks like Super Mario World, Metroid, Super Metroid, Link to the Past, shit like that. Any of the Final Fantasies, they're good enough that you can play them forever and be like, yeah, these games are great. Not even as like remakes, literal just ports. These are fun, or just going back to play them.
I agree.
I would love Game Boy Advance. I think Game Boy Advance has a lot of really good games. Obviously, they wouldn't put the Pokemon games on there. I don't know if they put Fire Emblem.
They did
on
put
there.
the Pokemon games on the 3DS though.
Yeah, but that's the eShop. It's not Switch Online.
Nintendo, the Pokemon Company and Game Freak would make so much money if they just like ported over
They would,
the
but they're
older
not
games
smart.
to the Switch. Oh
Anyway.
my God.
I think what they're going to do is, I don't think they want to do N64 games. Because why would you when you can just do the Game Boy games?
Sure. It is true.
Think about it, those were already like made for like the eShop and shit. You could just sell them again.
Although I just think this is going to be like, alright, we were gonna do a lot of these great games, and now that we kind of can until 2021, we're being pushed back a bit. I think that the Big N does at least kind of care about their fans. So I think we are going to get both Game Boy and N64.
I mean, that'd be nice.
Or Game Boy and Game Boy Advanced, which I think is the latter is more likely. And I think their online service might get better.
I mean, I agree
That
with
is
you,
the dream.
but I also feel like as much as, you know, they probably got most of their shit pushed into next year, you could just say, hey, here's the Game Boy games for these troubling times, and next year we'll give you GBA. Because granted, it would be super cool if they gave us like Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, and 64 at the same time. You could just save one for next year.
And I think it's more likely that it would be the N64. But I firmly believe the N64 was supposed to release in September.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think that Game Boy and Game Boy Advance is probably where they're gonna go instead. I guess now.
It would be really funny because then they put Tetris. You know, they put Tetris on the Game Boy once, so you could switch online to play Tetris and Tetris.
Tetris, that's right.
They played Tetris 2 times.
I guess the only other thing to mention is I think Bravely Default 2 has also been delayed.
Yeah, I mean they haven't talked about that after they released the demo. They kind of went radio silent.
Yeah, because they wanted feedback and then people were not happy, so they were like, "We'll fix this."
They weren't happy.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, yeah, they didn't like certain aspects of it, so they're.
I wanted to save my thoughts for the JRPG discussion, but I guess brief stuff is I think the power gap and the grinding at the beginning isn't what you should go for.
I don't.
I mean,
I have yet to play it, but
that's Bravely Default.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've played it.
yeah, I think I sent it to you, so you should probably be able to.
Oh, it didn't come in.
Really? It's on Discord.
For what?
Neil sent me a link for.
It's missing 2
Stardust
cards.
Dragon.
Only
Okay.
because one of them was banned now because Blow Up wasn't, and then one other card.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So anyway.
Let's talk about Sony.
Oh yeah. Here,
Yes.
real quick. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be 1 second. You guys can talk. I'll jump in.
Sony, I believe, them and Microsoft are in very interesting positions because they are going to release their consoles.
Yeah, and in 2 days they're about to announce a shit ton of stuff, probably.
First things first, we do know one thing that they are going to announce.
Oh, we do? What's that?
It's either Demon Souls or Bloodborne is being worked by Bluepoint, a studio they have, and will be released concurrently with the PS4 or PS5.
A new Bloodborne?
No.
Also like a remaster,
Yep.
right? Yeah, because I heard about that. Is it going to PC too or something?
It's probably going to
Maybe
Switch.
Spider-Man 2 or something? That's possible. Not this year. I mean they're gonna announce it.
They might, but I feel like
Possible.
these games that everything they're gonna announce is gonna come out within
Oh, okay. Within the year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're really doing a this is also sort of a predictions video
Got
for
it.
Thursday's thing.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna
This part.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Say what you're saying.
So I'm gonna predict because I don't think it's gonna happen, but Gravity Rush 3. That'd be really cool.
I firmly believe. Who is it made by?
I have no idea.
Look it up.
What are you guys talking about?
Gravity Rush. I don't know. We don't know who it's made by.
I don't know.
I know it's
So we talked about how I'm pretty sure it's Bloodborne
Yeah.
is going to be announced on Thursday.
Bloodborne 2.
No, re-release.
Yeah,
For
why would
PS5.
Why would you ever re-release something though? It's backwards compatible. That's
They're remastering it.
why though.
That's right.
There's
That's
no
a good
reason.
point. That's a good
There's
point.
no good
Why,
reason
though?
to do that.
Don't
There's actually
don't question me.
I'm not killing the messenger. I'm just saying there's no goddamn reason. Is there proof behind this?
Yes.
Okay, so the developer for Gravity Rush is Team Gravity, which is pretty because
That's
the only
pretty
thing
funny.
they've made is
Do they
Gravity
have
Rush
a
1 and
different
2.
publisher or
No, I mean their remakes or their remasters, I should say, were made by Bluepoint Games for the PlayStation.
There
4.
it is.
But
Gravity Rush 3 does have a chance because Bluepoint is the one that's making Bloodborne remaster.
But yeah, it's
Why?
because Team Gravity, they've only ever made Gravity Rush 1 and 2. So.
Do they know that From Software makes games still? Just because they stopped making Dark Souls doesn't mean they stopped making Bloodborne.
Yeah. Wait, what year did the PS4 come out?
2013.
13?
Yeah.
7 years old this year.
Holy shit.
Yeah, didn't feel like it.
Yeah, because I got mine relatively recently, so it's I didn't. That's right.
I got mine the year it came out.
Shit.
That thing's old. My thing sounds like it's a plane when I
my
use
God.
it. It sounds like it's taking off.
So you also have yours in really dusty condition.
That's true, but I've dusted it and it still makes that noise.
That's true. All right. So, there is proof. There have been pictures. There have been people confirming it for Steam. There have for Bloodborne Remaster. Don't shoot the messenger.
No, I'm not. I'm
But there are crazy fans that want it remastered for I guess next gen.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yes.
Apparently, the director of Silent Hill is also director of Gravity Rush. I did not know that.
That was the other thing I wanted to mention.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
That's cool. The one other thing I wanted to mention is Silent Hill either remaster or something else I think has a chance to be there tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, Thursday.
I see you. Fucking. Oh yeah, fucking the state of play.
It's not a state. Is it a state of play?
Oh no, just the announcement. I think it's funny that Last of Us is forever stuck in this hell if it comes out right before the next console. So next year we're gonna get Last of Us 2 remastered. Which again, why?
Will Last of Us 2 be shown off, or they will announce Last of Us remastered on Thursday?
There's already Last of Us remastered.
I mean, Last of Us 2.
PS4.
I meant Last of Us 2.
They're just gonna no. They would. I swear to God, if they call it remastered, I'm gonna shoot. I won't really, but just port it. Just say it's coming to the.
So my thought is they're also going to.
I can't. All right, sorry, but remastered Bloodborne.
Nope.
You hey, if you have the game, you can play it right the fuck away, or you can wait a year and a half to buy that game.
No, I think it's gonna come out. I think it's gonna come out released.
Because they already announced a remaster. They didn't say it's coming out for PS5 or anything. It was just
they didn't announce it.
I thought they did.
It was leaked.
Oh, it was just leaked. Oh.
Yeah. A person literally paid someone $100.
Oh.
Well, they said they will pay whoever they want, or any charity for Black Lives Matter, for whatever it's to go to, if they give them Bloodborne anything Bloodborne related. And the guys got pics from credible sources. He got confirmation that it was gonna go to Steam, that it was gonna be at the PS5 event on Thursday.
Are they just stupid? No, seriously, is From Software or whoever's making it just stupid?
Yes.
God damn, they must think we're fucking idiots, and we are.
No. It's just that they have these the Soulsborne fans have these. They have a crazy fan base.
Why would you want anything remastered? Because think about it. There's probably already a Game of the Year edition with the DLC. Or some shit.
No,
so you can just buy that. No, they're crazy. But also another thing is, we want better gameplay mechanics. You play Bloodborne and Dark Souls. They're supposed to be janky.
Anyways, what else? Ghost of Tsushima, I believe that's probably going to be the game where they explain that, or Last of Us 2 is gonna be the explanation of what's going on between Dark Soul, what's going on with the PS4, PS5 stuff.
I agree.
I kind of hope they don't. I mean, I don't know if they'll use Last of Us. They probably will, but they shouldn't, because all of that.
Know better.
Yeah,
they should use Ghost of Tsushima because people
are going to be
actually excited for that.
They're gonna have to turn off the comments if Last of Us gets remotely talked about.
What else?
Please don't
I
be
firmly
stupid.
believe that they will rush Horizon Zero Dawn 2. So I talked about this with Neil.
Yeah.
You have to try the 1-up Halo Infinite coming to Series X. Because they have already announced, even with coronavirus going on, that will come out. And when we get to Microsoft, I will say something about that. However, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 will be rushed and it will come out.
Did I tell you guys my wish for Horizon Zero Dawn? I think I have before. I think it would be the funniest thing on the whole fucking planet. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 comes out. The same year Breath of the Wild
Oh my
comes
God.
out because it'll be
Please.
proof. And
Wait, wasn't that my prediction for...
And Nintendo will always be right behind and just go,
Thunk! No.
You mean like how
you're not getting
You mean
shit
like
for
how
this
DC
game.
was just like, hey, we're gonna release the New Gods, and then all of a sudden at Comic-Con like a couple of days later, Marvel was just like, here's the Eternals.
Oh, fucking, it would be especially funny if they both got nominated for Game of the Year and Breath of the Wild won
Again.
because
God,
then it would just
so
be like,
funny.
you had a chance to make it better, and Nintendo just came back and
They're
said,
just
we'll
like,
do it too!
We'll do it too. That's so funny.
So I
Oh my
think,
god, please.
No, because imagine if Horizon Zero Dawn 2 comes out and it can't be nominated this year because it was a bit too late. Breath of the Wild 2 comes out like in like March or like,
And they're like,
late,
yeah.
or like the summer or whatever, and they're just like, yeah, this one.
You know what I'm really hoping for? I'm hoping for information about the new Tales of game, Tales of Arise, because we've seen like
When we get
It's
to
been a year.
Microsoft, I will mention that.
I mean they might do it at Sony too. I know they announced it at Microsoft this thing,
It's gonna be at Microsoft's.
but
It's either at Microsoft's or I think they had a Tales of Festival event, and that's where it will be announced.
well, no, it got canceled.
Oh, it's completely canceled? Microsoft's event in July. Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I hope it's at PlayStation though.
it's
I
not.
hope.
It's not.
You're right, because like they also announced it there, but like maybe.
Neil,
maybe.
just
Let's hope.
stop arguing
Okay,
with me.
I'm not
Bandai
arguing, I'm just
Namco,
Let's just
Bandai
hope.
Namco more or less is gonna be at Microsoft's thing, and that's where I will.
Bro, if
mention
they're like,
Bandai
oh, it's
Namco's
Microsoft exclusive, I'm gonna be like, you're
It's not.
shooting yourself
It's not.
in the
They
foot.
already.
Don't do
They.
this.
It would be-
Neil,
it
they
would-
already announced it's on PS4.
Oh, that's true. That's
It would
they
be
did do
really
that, they did do
funny
that.
if they did though, because Halo isn't a version exclusive.
Well, that would be
Like,
so
but
funny.
Tales of Arise.
Because they've done it
I
before.
would
They've
love
done
it.
like Tales of Vesperia.
Yeah.
So, okay. Anything else? No God of War 2.
No.
No Spider-Man 2.
You know those games taking a turn. They have to sacrifice 100 children to start those games in development. And also, don't forget, we need at least 3 E3s of those games before they even are considered to come out. This
Yup.
is a rule.
That's true.
It's true.
I can't fucking stand Sony sometimes.
So those two. None of from those two. Is there anything else remotely from Sony that I can even think of? I guess the only other thing I could see is maybe them announcing something Ratchet and Clank.
I'm like God of
Or
War.
Jack and Daxter. Yeah, I said no God of War.
Oh,
Maybe something Ratchet and Clank, but that's all I can think of.
That'd be cool.
Other than that, I have nothing for Sony. I don't know what else. What like because of the past E3 that they were actually at, I have zero idea who actually works with Sony and who doesn't. Whereas I kind of know with Microsoft. So it's very hard unless I hear something.
Why remaster Bloodborne?
Oh, I do know something that's gonna be. I know, that's stupid. I do know something. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War will be announced at this thing. Because that was also leaked.
What is
Forgot about that.
A remake of Black
No,
Ops?
Black Ops Cold
No,
War.
it's a new-
It's a new one.
Call of Duty.
God damn.
Yep.
I mean, but like,
It's
No one will buy it.
a new old Call of Duty. But I mean, like,
No one will buy it,
people-
but they might have zombies and then people will actually
Black
buy it.
Ops takes place in the Cold War, though.
it does.
Yup.
That was World War II.
It's like they're doing like a reboot.
Oh, so they're doing Modern Warfare.
Yes.
Okay.
How?
God damn it! I need to buy that.
Damn it. Anyways,
I don't have.
This
let's
is
talk about the Big X. Let's talk about Xbox.
I'm
We'll have
waiting. All right, you go first.
Halo Infinite, Game Pass.
Okay.
Everything that I say, by the way, from now on, will be on Game Pass.
Neil, do you want to say what you want to say first?
You guys don't care, but was that
I
what you
honestly,
were saying?
not only do I have nothing, but like, what exclusives do they even have?
There are no exclusives.
What do they
I'm just
have?
going to talk about the Xbox. Well, what I think
Okay.
the Xbox event's going to have, which is all third party, by the way. Or were you guys just going to say you don't care about this?
No, I'm waiting for Xbox to go under. I'm waiting for the day they just admit that they don't want to fucking make consoles anymore. But the thing is, it makes the money. And if it doesn't make the money, it's Microsoft. Guess what else they make? Fucking computers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So if
yo,
they go,
no,
oh, it's
hold
going to
on.
sink our business. Never mind. We made a shitty version of Windows, sold like 1 trillion units, and we can just make another Xbox.
Hold on,
and
not
try
only
next
that,
year.
not only that, but all they need to do is just be like, hey guys, Minecraft.
Yeah,
That's their seller right there. Minecraft.
it's on the Xbox.
Alright, Microsoft's event. No Banjo-Kazooie. Nothing about Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
That game's dead. Did you play Nuts and Bolts? That's never coming back.
Hold on, Cuphead will probably have its DLC still come out.
Hey, I mean, Metroid did come from Other M. That's... If Metroid can do it, anyone can do it.
Sure.
Correction, Metroid is trying to come from Other M.
They're kind of succeeding, though.
Samus
That
Returns
3DS
was pretty
game was
good.
really good.
Yeah.
It's a remake of a 1991.
Alright,
but
let's see
people
what the
liked it.
non-existent Metroid Prime 4 brings us.
Right.
Yeah, and also don't forget, like the year prior, some guy made a ROM emulated
Yeah,
version of that game.
That was
Imagine-
the other thing I wanted to bring up. Sorry about the tangent. So apparently Legacy XP was removed like earlier this year after not getting updates since 2013, and guess who their pretty much their icon was for that. Like the character they added for the Brawl mod. Gino. Yup. And they have a thing where if it's happening, they pretty much outright say, all right, we can't have you do this. So the Metroid thing, that was taken out. Pokemon did it when I think they were gonna have like Alolan forms, and they had Delta forms in Insurgents.
I mean, fucking yeah. So Metroid's trying.
So
Try.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, fucking. I don't know, man. I used to have an Xbox. I think it's so lame. I think the only redeeming thing it has is Halo, and that's not an exclusive anymore. So what do you have a console for?
Exactly. They have no
There you
exclusives.
go.
Do you know why Xbox is alive? Because it has avid fans, and I'm glad for them. But if this got released,
actually, you know what? Well, Xbox as a console could pretty much be dead or alive. It doesn't matter. They can move on to PC and change nothing.
Do you guys want to know what position Xbox is in? I don't think anyone's ever realized or said this. You know those like weird consoles like companies will make, like an Ouya or a Stadia or the Mac console. It's like it plays Call of Duty and FIFA and Madden. What's its exclusives? It plays FIFA and Madden. That's what the Xbox is.
Yeah.
The only reason it's alive and didn't immediately die is because for 2 consoles, they said, hey, we have things that are only on Xbox.
Yeah.
And then the Xbox One tried to do that, said no reused games, shit themselves, said, what do? Got it. We abandoned consoles, and we still make them anyway.
We still make them
So
anyway.
it's like this is a cheap. It's like they're basically saying this is a cheaper alternative instead of buying a PC if you don't want to play these games. But they could specifically say, hey, Game Pass, we're just going to move everything to PC from now on. Like, it's literally not hard for them to. Not only that, the reason they're alive, and this is a thing that you guys, I guess, wouldn't know about, is they own so many different companies.
No,
They've just been buying.
It's true.
They've just been buying companies, like, over the past 2 years.
Because Microsoft, they have money.
Like I said, they make fucking
That's all they've been
computers.
doing. You know they were this close to buying Sega?
Jesus.
Like, I think I told you guys that
Actually
like
glad
a year
that
ago.
didn't happen because I don't need their games to be like imagine like Persona 6 exclusive to the Xbox.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
would
no.
die.
I would
die.
literally, like, you would die of, like, sadness. I would die of literal laughter.
Oh,
I'd be like, well, I'm not playing Persona.
yeah, I guess I'm never playing
Anyways,
Persona again.
the Sonic game will be announced on here. Will be day 1 Game Pass. Why? Because Forces didn't sell. So people are going to be less wanting to buy it.
I am amazed Sonic still gets made.
Yep.
These games are horrible.
How much did they
Anyways.
sell Forces for when it came out?
40.
What else will be here that I know? Elden Ring will get a cinematic trailer.
That's like the new Elder Scrolls, right?
No.
That's George R.
I
R.
don't know
Martin
anything.
and From
That is
Software.
George R. Martin from Software.
Oh, that's why they're being fucking stupid about Bloodborne. Duh!
Because they don't care because they're about to make Elden Ring. Whatever
make a
it
shit
is.
ton of
Isn't
money.
he busy writing Game of Thrones?
No,
No.
otherwise books would be coming out at a, you know, they'd be
It's
coming
all
out.
coming
That's actually
together.
just it.
It's
It'd be
all
coming out.
coming together.
Anyways, what else? Tales of Arise. However, that won't be on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I will say that. Anything else? Oh, whatever Dragon Ball's coming out, they're gonna show it here.
Yeah,
If
what the fuck is like anime supposed to be PlayStation thing? What's happening?
Xbox is fucking
Phantasy Star Online 2 happened,
why?
Neil. Phantasy Star Online 2!
Why is that a thing? That shit was on the P. Oh my
but then
god.
again, also all the anime stuff, it's like Dragon Ball. If you had to guess like the stereotype Xbox player who plays every Madden and Call of Duty, and someone said, hey, they watch anime. If you said you have to bet $1 million, wouldn't you bet that they watch Dragon Ball Z?
You're right, though. That is true. That's
like
true.
something mainstream.
Yeah,
it's
the
like,
hardcore stuff is not
Naruto.
gonna. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a good point.
Like if it was shit like they made the Demon Slayer game, I'd be like, okay, then someone at fucking Sony went to go work at Microsoft and said anime is where it's at.
So I also wait. I just forgot what I was gonna say. I'm so sad. I feel like there was something I actually had. Like I had something for Microsoft's event. Well, they're gonna show off more Game Pass games.
When's their event?
July or June? Sometime next week? Sometime in the upcoming weeks. I don't know.
I see.
No, I had something and now I'm sad. It wasn't a remaster. I don't know. Oh, well, I know they're gonna show more Game Pass stuff. They're probably gonna show off the new Battletoads game.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it looks better. I mean, I liked the design, but I know people found it to be very shitty. So I think they probably did something better. I swear to God, I had something.
Assassin's Creed.
Gears
of War.
Gears of War won't. If it happens, it's just gonna be something Gears Tactics, which is stupid. What were we talking about before? Maybe it will jog my memory.
I don't know. I'm just throwing.
No, what were we talking about before? I think. Just jog my memory.
Game Pass.
What were you guys going on a tangent about? There was something about anime.
Anime.
If
Persona, I don't know.
I said that if you had to guess at the stereotypical Xbox player which anime they would watch, we said it was Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball was coming out. That's where we left off.
We were like, why
whatever
all the anime
whatever
stuff
Dragon Ball
going?
thing is coming out, Xbox would show it.
If it comes to me, I will mention it. But anyways, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be shown off as well. I don't have. Well, no, Ubisoft's doing their own thing, but they'll probably still show it here anyways.
Plus, isn't there like an event where like a bunch of developers are gonna like?
Well, that's Summer Games Fest, which is actually happening still.
Yeah. Did no one remind Nintendo they do directs? They could have just been doing shit today.
Oh, they decided that. Oh, they told investors that they're not doing a direct till September.
Nintendo.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So we are just going to. They're waiting the pandemic out to announce stuff.
I just think they don't want to do directs because like I guess they have to like, well, because they could just show the games. They like to have the people and whatever, which is hard to do. I don't know.
It's called a fucking screen, Nintendo. Come on.
Listen,
I don't know,
it's Nintendo.
Dude, get on Discord and reveal a new fucking video game.
I don't know. I don't know.
Nintendo not very good at this like online stuff. It's not. I mean, Japan in general, it's very difficult for them.
That's true.
For all their development.
Does anybody have anything else to say about Xbox?
I mean, I have stuff to say about everyone.
Cool.
Just like my general like roundup predictions for everything.
And that's where we're gonna go to next. Stadia. I just want to say this right now. They will fail.
It already failed.
No. Like they are gonna announce that Stadia failed, and they're just gonna move on to maybe Google Porn.
No, Stadia 2.
Anyways, Stadia 2.
Dude, oh my god.
Stadia 2.0. They're gonna Anthem this shit. They're gonna do Anthem. They're gonna try to do a 2.0.
You know what's scary is that like Google could just buy like any company they want. Like they could easily buy.
Yeah,
like,
so could Disney.
I mean, yeah, but they don't really care about making their own game. But, like, if Google wanted to do that, they very easily could.
So could Apple.
That's true.
Apple is this close to buying Sony.
Apple is almost $1 trillion business.
Anyways.
But like, I say that only for Stadia because like they're clearly more interested because they made Stadia. Like they're showing the interest.
It went horribly.
Yeah.
The other
Hopefully
thing is
just
Epic
quit.
Store will continue to be Epic Store. They'll continue to have their games. They'll continue to do a lot of Fortnite shit.
I can't believe they made Grand Theft Auto 5 free.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say Epic Store will continue to be Epic.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I have something.
Okay.
GTA 6, I feel like was supposed to be announced this year.
Epic Store
now
exclusive.
It won't. And it wouldn't be an Epic Store exclusive. Anyways, anything else? Because I feel like I had something else to say. Anybody have anything in general they want to say? Because I guess other than that, I feel like Street Fighter V's Champion Edition is probably gonna be delayed.
Oh, wait, Street Fighter.
No, Champions Edition is the one with all 5
Street
seasons.
Fighter 6.
Oh, okay.
And Street Fighter 6, whatever they were gonna do, is gonna be delayed. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
You guys go first. I gotta think of my thing for
I got
PlayStation.
nothing.
No.
Okay,
You
all
have
right,
just in general stuff now. We could just say whatever.
Okay, I think they're gonna release a $100 Sony controller with 2 touchpads. We're gonna get the Commodore 6, not Commodore, we're gonna get the Virtual Boy Classic from Nintendo. Madden 13 is gonna get remastered for the Series X.
That would be fucking funny.
Oh, maybe news about the new Nier game.
There we go.
That would be
Alright,
nice.
question. Xbox or Sony?
Probably Sony.
Sony.
Because it's Square Enix, so probably it's Sony.
Sony.
They're both stupid, but at least Sony makes a little.
The Avengers game will be delayed even more.
Oh yeah,
And so will
I thought that
Cyberpunk.
came out already.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out now.
Oh.
When did it get delayed to?
September.
Oh, I'm so happy.
It will
that
be
game
delayed.
looks
What?
horrendous.
Hold on, that's
Yeah.
more than just the virus thing. What happened?
That was actually before the virus.
Oh, then what happened?
They
So
were
Took a whole
so
year. The fuck?
Because they saw the feedback that they got,
Oh, and
they were just like,
wow,
okay,
everyone
we
hates it.
have
Let's
to-
make a new game. Okay.
we have to make these sprites better. We have to make it like graphics better.
I see.
Yeah, it will look ugly.
Yeah, they do.
Also, Cyberpunk, if it comes out this year, is gonna win Game of the Year
It will.
for the sole reason you can customize your genitalia.
That's hilarious.
They confirmed it. You can decide what your penis looks like.
That's great.
We don't know to what extent.
I'm gonna make it real size like my baby.
I'm gonna be really sad if it's just a size slider.
It's definitely just a size
It's-
slider.
It will.
That's what they do.
If they're
That's
smart,
what they
they
do for
act-
boobs too.
Yeah,
Same thing.
yeah.
It's just
Horny teenager big boob slider.
Yeah, I feel like
they can't
GTA
show
6
dick.
was
They
supposed
can't.
Oh, Don't Die Dateless Dummy 2. For the 3 of you who've played that game, you know who
What
you
is
are.
that?
Super Seducer 4. Skip.
What is that?
Yes, skip 3. Of course, 4.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what Don't Die Dateless Dummy is?
You know what Super Seducer is?
No.
Trash.
Anyways.
You're telling
Fake
me
it,
you don't
gamer.
have an Xbox Live game you downloaded for $3 and can never show anyone?
No.
Well then, we led 2 different childhoods.
We do. Let's see. Anything?
I'm gonna look up a playthrough.
Of.
Don't Die Dateless Dummy.
That's funny.
I played it once.
Um.
Cool, can never play this again. My phone's not charging.
I don't know. I feel like I had something. I don't know. I think most games are just gonna be delayed, because I feel like a lot of the companies, at least we look at, the Japanese ones, weren't really well suited for this kind of thing to happen. So they're at least a couple of months behind.
Yeah.
Even if you were, a Square Enix or a Capcom or whatever.
The fucking universe.
Because Japanese
exploded.
houses in general not really that well equipped to deal with this kind of thing. Even Sakurai himself,
Is it not charging?
he's living.
No, it's finished.
Okay.
He's living somewhere else because for development and stuff because he can't do it at his house. It's just
Oh, poor Sakurai.
Yeah.
Can't get a fucking break, that man.
So it's like
he will never get a break.
No, till the day he dies.
Yeah,
till the day that's right.
it's true. It's
Poor
so
Man is
sad.
going to work himself to death.
I guess I don't know how Trails of has been going their development, but they say that their stuff is coming out this year.
Apparently completely fine because they've had no issues whatsoever.
I just have to say they are probably the most Japanese company a Japanese company can get.
I agree.
And they are on top of this even more than a company from Japan that is kind of at least Americanized like Capcom.
How did Nihon Falcom take this thing like a fucking champion?
They really
and
did.
Every other company got knocked on the floor.
Because
Can I just say, just as a dream wish, I kind of want to see another East versus Trails game.
I know, right?
I feel like that would be so cool.
Because they're we want, I think we'll get one eventually. We'll definitely get one. God, that'd be so cool.
And I feel like now, while you're transitioning stuff
yeah.
for, what is it? For
Calvert?
yeah, to you're transitioning from the Urbonia Empire to Calvard.
It's perfect.
Such
perfect opportunity.
Perfect
bro.
opportunity.
People have been asking for it since Cold Steel happened. They've been like, please.
But now you have like.
Yeah, but now the arc is done. It's like perfect opportunity.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hell, even make it a sprite game. I don't care.
I don't care. I'll take anything.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Anything Kiseki.
Yeah. It's like I don't know if we'll get that soon because the way it's happening right now is that the younger developers are working on Hajimari and the more experienced ones are working on Calvard. So it's like they don't really have free people. So maybe after Hajimari comes out, the younger people can then work on, East versus Trails.
Oh, please.
That'd be really cool. Because it seems like their side stuff is what they're leaving for them to, and then the hardcore stuff that's like you guys.
Can I just say, if a company deserves to get bigger, it's them.
I know, right, man? Like they
really do.
They're good. They're a good company, man.
There's so much.
They are.
Yeah.
They could become so big. So many games.
Yeah, just think about how many games they could make if they had more people.
Imagine if they had enough money to do Persona style spin-off shit. Like it's like, oh, we have a dancing.
That's what I wanted to mention. We are going to get, and I don't know if this is gonna happen this year or whatever, and this might happen. You know those games like they have Uno and Monopoly and that.
Yeah, the party night games.
We're getting new consoles. You know what time it is?
Just Dance.
We're getting those games: Uno, Monopoly, Wheel of Fortune.
Kyle, don't buy them. We know you buy those games.
Oh,
you
I'm
have
not
them
gonna buy
on
it
your
again.
Switch.
I have them all on Switch. Why would I buy them again?
Okay, good. I'm just making sure I'm looking out for you.
Now, when the new Switch comes out,
I'll buy them then.
I'm kidding. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the Switch 2 is gonna be backwards compatible. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's what digital games is what like worries me for backwards compatibility stuff. Because I've got at least like a few games that I really like.
Yeah.
You know,
too.
I'm gonna be very sad if I can't play them.
I have like all of my games on like front Switch or like
Oh god.
are like digital. So like
Xenoblade's digital.
Wait, actually.
You don't have to worry about the Switch for a while, so you're good for now.
I'm pretty sure
That's
we have
gonna
like
be a
another 5 years with
At
the
least,
Switch.
yeah, I agree.
I think they mentioned like that's why they made like the Nintendo's like accounts, like online accounts, like more like so that way you can do the transfers. I'm pretty sure they mentioned that early on, but like I mean, look at how the online has turned out.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I had
Smashed Online is
Let's
unfucking
see.
playable.
Anyways, let's think about let's see, anything from Square. I guess if they're gonna announce anything, it's gonna be anything Kingdom Hearts is probably gonna be at the Sony event.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts Did that come out?
Yeah, that was the thing, right?
Kingdom Hearts 3.5.
Yeah, did it come out?
I don't know. I guess so. I don't keep up.
I thought it did. I could be
keep up
wrong.
with
Who
it.
knows?
I guess so. Oh,
They're too busy making 7 Part 2.
They're probably so Final Fantasy.
I think the new Yakuza game. That's something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Yakuza 7 Song of
I
like a
liked,
Dragon. Something like that.
Yeah.
I think the new Yakuza game, because people are giving it shit because it's not like how Yakuza normally is. I kind of like.
Yeah, because I think it's like turn-based or something, which is combat turn-based, which is interesting. But
this one or the
The
Yakuza?
new one.
The new one is turn-based.
I heard.
The other one.
like Yakuza 7
is so interesting. It went from a game that's like, whoa, and 2 new Yakuza games came out, and it's like now it gets one every year.
Do you remember Sega's other failed property? Like
Sonic, yeah.
No, Shenmue.
Shenmue 3
Yeah, because
came
remember,
out, right?
Because that came out, and then it was just like, this is an Epic Games exclusive.
Yeah. Well, it was like a timed exclusive, maybe, but even then, it's not a good game. Like, people did not like it.
Is that the visual novel game that everyone wanted?
It's not a visual novel. It's an open world game, kinda.
Oh.
Kind of like Yakuza, but worse. Like worse Yakuza.
What's the one I'm thinking of? The one that like needed a Kickstarter for the 3rd version. It's like about these 2 people that are like in love. There's like a second one.
I don't know.
I thought it was called Shenmue.
I guess Life is
Shenmue, no.
I guess Life is Strange is also probably gonna have something. I can't think of anything else for Square. Are there any other companies?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Bethesda's...
I'm thinking of that game. Shenmue.
Okay, but it's not a visual novel.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah.
No. Anyways, Bethesda won't have anything come out this year because they're still riding the waves of Doom Eternal.
Yeah, Bethesda doesn't.
But that's not because of delays because of coronavirus. That's because they're Bethesda.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. I guess Ubisoft, God and Monster, and everything from Ubisoft, by the way, was already delayed. So because people saw, I think it was Ghost Recon Wildlands or whatever it was called, or Breakpoint. I don't remember which one it is, but they were just like, people didn't buy it, and it was just like, holy shit, we fucked up.
Dude, fucking.
They had a realization where they're just like, okay, Just Dance will always be on the Wii. It will always be. It will be
now
a
that
Wii
the
exclusive.
Wii doesn't get made anymore, they're gonna. You know what Bethesda was like? All these videos like, Bethesda's games are gonna get delayed. We can't get them this year. Bethesda realizing, Bethesda knowing damn well they weren't gonna make shit this year.
They were just like,
yeah, that's right.
Oh,
you were
thank
gonna
God.
totally get
Yeah,
ES6.
It's gonna happen.
No. What was the game
Sorry.
they announced? Was it Starbound?
Their first new IP
Oh,
in 20 years.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
something, yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember.
Star
any-
Killer Base,
I don't know. I don't care.
Dual
no
barrel.
one cares.
Oh,
Bethesda
Overwatch
doesn't care.
2 will be delayed.
I forgot about that game.
Wait,
Well, it's an expansion to Overwatch 1.
that's what it
but
was.
It's
like,
literally
if you don't
what
have
they're
one,
pro-
you
they're
just buy
it,
two.
it's literally what they do for World of Warcraft, but for Overwatch.
But you have to pay for like the expansions for World
Yeah.
of Warcraft? Really?
You know, cock.
Damn, what the heck?
That's what you were saying last week. I've been spending all week trying to remember what he was saying in response to us. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh damn, it's 1:12. We should really think about getting lunch.
512.
No, it's the bottom one.
It's 5:06.
Oh, 112.
You read it wrong.
I love that.
Oh my god.
Anyways, oh yeah, Ubisoft had everything delayed because they had like this realization moment, like at some point, like late in September of last year, they're just like, we fucked up. I'm so sorry.
Shit.
Watchdog Legion, God of Monsters, and Rainbow Six Quarantine. We're gonna just delay them,
Wow.
We're gonna just delay
Accidentally
them.
topical.
and then what?
Do you get the name you just
Yeah.
said?
Yeah, I thought.
How did they not release that?
God, that's so funny.
Hey, we gotta delay the new Rainbow Six game. Why? Everyone's in quarantine. So long as we don't talk about quarantine, they're gonna play the game, right? Well, did you read the title?
Oh my god,
Really?
that should be. Wait, what did we watch? The College Humor Message from a CEO? That
Yeah,
should have been.
from- Called Rainbow Six Quarantine. Quarantine. That's like giving Connect 4 to the people in concentration camps. You guys want to play Holocaust Connect 4?
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
You know something that I would... This isn't going to happen. What would be really cool from Capcom is Mega Man Battle Network Collection. That'd be so awesome. Because that's going to be the next
actually
one.
wouldn't put it past them.
No, because like they've been like gearing up for some Mega Man Battle Network stuff because like they've been like
I
setting
think they're
like
gonna
events
remaster it,
and
and
stuff.
I think that will probably
It's
come
happening.
out. I think it will probably come out this year if they do.
I don't think this year.
Battle Network remaster or remake.
Because we just
Yeah, I think we're
because this year we got Zero Collection. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but they put like 1 and 2 and like X out the same year.
Really?
Yeah,
The originals and X?
I'm pretty sure they were like 3 months apart.
Really? Huh.
I could be wrong.
I thought it was at least like a year apart. At least I thought.
From the second one to look up from part 2 to X. Jack for me. Oh god. Okay, Ubisoft covered. Oh, we're still gonna get Madden. We're still gonna get FIFA. We're still gonna get whatever we get, and Just Dance. We're still gonna get like all of those.
Just
games,
Dance
obviously.
2021.
This time they're gonna tout it as the first one to not come on the Wii. They're just like, wait, it's not on the Wii, and everybody's just like, oh.
No, it's like, boo! That's what I hope happens. They're gonna be like, no.
Okay, fine, it's on the Wii. Yeah.
Look, it has to be like the year 3000. They have to make a Just Dance for the Wii. Like they have to.
It's true.
There's no base Mega Man Legacy Collection on the Switch, right?
Yes, there is.
There is?
Yeah.
Yes, Mega Man 1 parts 1 and 2.
Did it come out the Switch same time, right? With like all the other versions? Yeah. Because I know that they also got like a 3DS version.
And
Yeah.
Is there anything else? I feel like there was something.
They didn't get X though, which is odd. But I mean, 3 years is dead, I guess, by that point. So.
This is annoying because it keeps going to the Mega Man Legacy Collection from 2015.
Is it 2015?
Yeah, that's when the Legacy Collection came out.
Never mind.
Wait,
Huh.
hold on.
And then X came out like a
Oh,
while
hold on.
after.
It's Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 combination.
Yeah. Oh. Damn, how old are those games?
Is that actually 2015?
It should
Yeah,
be
because they're
more.
on 3DS.
Then when did X come out?
Oh.
No, X came out. It's 2018.
Oh damn, that's a 3-year wait, and then
Mega Man X Legacy Collection came out July 24th of 2018.
Wow, so it's 3 years.
And then what was
And
the
then
ones
2
that
years
just
later,
came out?
Zero
That was Mega Man 0.
is the X collection. That's 2 years later. So maybe if they keep shortening it 3, 2, maybe next is 1, maybe.
I guess next year.
It's possible.
I don't know. I just figured it would have come out.
Cause like, that's my favorite Mega Man, bro. The only one of them, cause I like Zero, but the main reason I bought it was just
February 25th,
support
2020.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
That
guess the
link.
only other thing that I could say is any game that you were that anybody that's watching or us was looking forward to is most likely to leave.
Thank God Xenoblade didn't. Let's just appreciate
I really hope Cold Steel 4 comes out this year. Like I think it will, cause it's fall.
I cannot
But
believe
please.
how
well,
fucked
I
would
think-
it be? It's the first time ever they've been like fast about releasing something, and then it's like because of a virus, no one could stop. You don't get your Cold Steel
I would be
game.
so
Oh, that would
depressed,
be
bro.
hilarious.
You're gonna be like, fuck it, I'm learning Japanese hardcore now.
Anyways, if you guys have enjoyed,
Leave a favorite.
And,
tell us how you think 2020 is going to
Oh,
shape out.
I got one. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, a Safe for Work fanfiction. If you go to our Patreon, we
Our
will sue
Patreon.
you to
God, I wish
post
I
the
had a
NSFW fanfiction. None of us, though. It has to be with inanimate objects where we do not partake in each other. I love you guys like brothers. I do not want to have sex with you.
Oh,
So,
that would be funny.
the microphone, though,
Microphone.
That's,
if someone Patreoned us $500,
hey, we already
I wouldn't do it. I'd let them write the fanfiction.
yeah we already know it's gonna fit in someone's ass. We did that last time. We figured it out. So
That's how we put the electric thing
That's
up.
right. So we know.
If that thing can go up there, the electric thing can go. Big brain time.
Yeah, that's why Nick can't be around us
For too long.
That's
So
why.
anyway, to recap, like, comment, subscribe, Safe for Work fanfiction, or if you Patreon us an absurd amount of money, we will let you write an NSFW one. Again, it can't be us together. It has to be within inanimate objects. Again, Patreon us, and we will let you do it, and we won't sue you or summon the Wrath of Khan. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.